Welcome back to the Most News in the Morning. It's now 40 minutes past the hour. Ground zero of the disaster is in the Caribbean, but its impact certainly being felt across the world and here in the U.S. as well, as those desperately try to reach their loved ones in Haiti. Aaron and Jamie Ivey adopted 4-year-old Amos. They were actually in the process of trying to get him out of the country when the earthquake struck. Now, what they know is that Amos is safe, which is the good news. When they'll be able to actually get him to the States is another story.
For 2.5 years, we worked hard to get our adopted son out of Haiti. Tonight, we got the call we've been waiting for so long. Our son is finally coming home. I was calling to see if there are any available flights from Houston Intercontinental tonight to get me in the direction of going to Florida. It was the first time in 2.5 years that it actually felt like it could happen. Because we've had several false alarms over the years where it's like, you know, maybe they're gonna come home next month, or maybe they'll come home 6 months from now. We just believed that God was saying, this is your son, pursue him. We were so longing for our family to be together finally, so emotions were just inexplainable. We got to the airport and there was probably 35 or 40 other parents that were in the same boat as us. What's up, bros? U.S. Customs had to do very specific background checks. And we just started this long night of waiting that we didn't see coming. I remember looking at my phone at one point, and it was 3 in the morning. The crazy thing was, for so long, it had been this giant ocean that was separating us from our kid. And then we're in the airport, and it's just a wall, it's a physical wall. We're literally feet away from our kid with nothing but a door between us. It was one of the most frustrating parts of our whole journey. Finally, I went to sleep. I think the sleep for me was almost just this outward expression of this trust that I was having to deal with in my own heart of just, God, I trust you with this. I trust you with my son, because there's nothing that I could do. Nothing. And then woke up and there was some movement going on.
Come on back and talk to me real quick.
Finally, a U.S. Customs guy came out and called us back to see Amos. Picked him up and just held him so tight. It was an emotional moment to be not just hugging my son because I'd done that before, but to know that he was finally home. Nobody else was keeping me from him. Nobody else was saying you can't have him yet, but he's here. This is over, this is complete. For like an hour, we just hugged and held and just whispered in his ear, Mom and Papa are here, we love you, we're never leaving you. You're here with us forever. You wanna go home? Go home with Mama and Papa? Forever? Huh? He had come from such a hard place. He's 4, and he has been through 4 really difficult years, and wanted him to experience this sort of newness, because I wanted that door to close on being abandoned, being an orphan, and now he's adopted, he's in a family. As a father, I know that I've been adopted into God's family. I was once an orphan with no hope, with no purpose, no aim. But God in his kindness saw me and adopted me into his family. Changed my past, changed my future, changed everything about me. We've been adopted. I want to reciprocate that in the way I live my life. When the earthquake hit, we didn't know if we would ever get our son home. Now Amos has brothers and a sister. He's a part of the Ivey family, and he's finally home.